Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Mythos Deviations, a set of 6 scenarios to supplement the 6 official campaigns designed by Beard. Last week we played the scary Carcosa painting one, and it didn't go well. So let's hope History in the Making, the Forgotten Age one, goes better. But as we know, Forgotten Age is the easiest campaign to blind play. So in theory, this should be the easiest scenario to blind play, right? All right. Standalone Intro 4. Harlan Ernstone, an eminent historian at Miskatonic University, has approached you with an intriguing proposition. One of his associates in Mexico City, named Alejandro de Vela, claims to have found evidence of a lost Spanish expedition from the 16th century led by a man named Bartolomeu de Talavera. The conquistadors vanished into southwest Mexico in pursuit of an Aztec artifact, but were never heard of again. Although Alejandro purports to have mapped out their route, with modest funding you're pledged to port, you forge into the jungles of Mexico enduring days of sweltering weather and more snakes than you thought possible to find. You would scarcely reach your supposed destination when a bright flash of blue light lances through the jungle nearby. Alejandro rushes forward excitedly, nearly tripping over the body of a man pierced by black feathered arrows. Stranger still, the body is dressed in the uniform of a conquistador. How could such a thing be possible 400 years later? During setup, search the deck, for Alejandro and add him to any investigator's opening hand as additional card. I guess it'll go to Finn, but I don't know how long that'll stay. Alright, so we've done all the setup. I chose to once again side with Hishitaka. I'm just kind of like going with where I would be most likely in a campaign. And then we've built an Explore deck, which you can find up here. The Valley Out of Time. Though the blue light has faded, the jungle ahead holds an air of unease, like the eerie calmness in the eye of a storm. As an action we can explore, draw the top card of the exploration deck. If it's a connecting location, put it to play and move to it. As a reaction, when you draw an enemy or treachery from the exploration deck, investigate your location, spend 2 clues as a group to cancel that card and discard it, and continue exploring. Interesting. For Doom advances, the game will not end when this agenda advances. Thank God, because there's only one of them. Time and time again, you begin your excursion to the strange valley with a muddy feeling in mind that you've done this before. Somewhere ahead lies the source of a blue light, and you hope some answers to why age-old conquistadors still roam the jungle. When an investigator enters Ouroboros Temple, you must immediately advance. Interesting. So I feel like we're going to be doing this Groundhog Day, you know? I mean, honestly, thank God for that British Bulldog, right? It's kind of like why we're here. Okay, I mean, thank God as we dig for our ornate bow. We can at least do things. All right. I mean, this is a pretty good start, right? I think I'm just going to run with this hand, to be honest. I think this hand is actually kind of goated. So, I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3 to play Lola Santiago. I'm going to spend 1, 2 to play Lucky Cigarette Case. And then we're going to investigate at 5 to 3 for our last action. Thanks, Alejandro. We're going to go 7 to 3. Thank you, brother! -1. We're not in an ancient location, so we're 6 to 3, so we'll look at the top 3 cards of our deck for something. I mean, I suppose it's going to be this Hidden Pocket. I do like the Light-Footed a little bit more. We need to find the clothes before we find the pocket. Okay. Grab a clue. Skids is going to play a Faustian. Add some curse tokens. I'm going to give you at least 1. Me at least 2. So we have 2 more to go. What if we just share the love? Share the load, Mr. Frodo. And then I'm going to play a Catbug and a British Bulldog. This is only the level 0 version. But we have a bunch of bank jobs in here, so hopefully we'll find them. And by that we mean I have 1 bank job in each deck. 1 of 4. Time dilation. Attach time dilation to the nearest location with a copy attached. If you take 3 or more actions at the attached location in the same round, take a horror. Interesting. Okay. Oh. Okay. We'll go 2 to 3. Classic rogue. Yeah, we'll take 2 horror. Oh, no, I can't move or explore. Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to draw a card. And I'm going to clear this out for you. All right. So if I play this, if I get a -4... Okay. I am going to spend 2 to play... I can't play chemistry set yet. We need to do the thing, right? We need to do all the shit. Okay, then in any case, I'll just investigate 5 to 3. Nice, we'll look at the top 2. We're looking for a lockpicks, of course. Hello! Alright, now we're going to start popping off. The Finn deck has exactly all it needs. So, like, Finn's cooking. We're going to play the lockpicks. And then we'll use the lockpicks, go 10 to 3. Oh, yeah, Finn's cooking. Finn's cooking. Skids is here, too. Upkeep. Skids. Arquebusier. Spawn any connecting location. Bye! At the end of the enemy phase, if it's ready and unengaged, it attacks the nearest investigator, its location, or connecting location. It gets +1 damage with its attack. Sorry, brother. Don't get to interact with you as a game mechanic. All right. We're going to go 2 to 3. Yeah, I'll lose 2 actions. Fuck! Classic Skids, am I right? Finn over here is just like not interacting with brain tests at all. We're going to go 10 to 3. It's a -3, so we have 7. So we succeed by 4. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We can start getting ready. Okay. I'm going to grab my trench coat. I'm going to grab this clue. My next action is going to be explore. We are looking for dashes or squiggle. No. Squiggle. Conquistador encampment. When there are no clues on Conquistador encampment, each non-elite Conquistador enemy gets -1 health. That's actually very flavorful. Holy shit, that's really cool. I'll Faustian, I think, for my last action. And I'm taking it all, I guess. Sorry, Skids, I should have done that before, actually. Alright, upkeep. I don't know if I shuffled. Because that was on top. Okay. 3 of 4. What do I need to do? Enter the Ouroboros Temple. Sure. That's while exploring, right? Fuck. Ah, God. I mean, it's a good encounter card because it makes you fucking pissed. What do we get rid of here? I think it's Lola, right? Because we can get another Lola. Subtle manipulation playing your threader. After you reveal one of those tokens, place a doom. Interesting. Okay. Subtle manipulation. That's kind of fun flavor. Kind of fun. I dig it. Alright. Well, I'll get rid of this. I'm going to draw a card. Oh, that's huge. Alright, let's play the backpack. Search top 12. Ornate bow. Emergency cache. Wolf mask, probably? Okay, Skids is looking a lot better now. Skids is looking pretty good. Okay. You love what you see. All right, we're going to lockpicks. We're going to put a perception on this, so we're going to go 10 to 4. So we have 9 to 4, so I got to look at the top 5. We're looking for a Lola again. Huh. Huh. I mean, I guess I'll take the lucky cigarette case. Just in case we get hit again, right? Shuffle, draw a card. Okay. Sorry, wrong one. I'm going to play a trench coat. Mariner's Compass, I think? Yeah. I'll go upkeep. All right. This advances. The lurking forces in the valley strike out at you in much coordinated attacks, straining your defenses and mine in equal value. How long can you continue this increasingly lethal expedition? In player order, each investigator must decide. Forgot my clue? I did forget my clue. Thank you. Test Brainer Book Foot 3. The success plus 1 difficulty for each horror on this agenda. If you fail, take 1 damage or 1 horror for each point you fail by. Interesting. I mean, we might as well do it, right? Well, it's a bit easy. We both can go... I can go 4 to 3. I can go 5 to 3. Nice. And then I'm just going to go... Sorry, I have 5. Yeah, I'll go 5 to 3 as well. Well, I mean, Skids does have a baller fucking Elder Sign. Thank you, Skids. All right, let's see what our evil cards are. A Yithian Observer, you say? Okay, okay. Foot Soldier, after enters a location or makes an attack, remove 1 clue from that location. Then if there are no other clues, each investigator loses a resource. All right. All right. You can punch me while I play the bow, which I think costs 3. It costs 4, doesn't it? It does cost 4. I mean, I could know. We want the bow. Okay. And then I'm going to fire the bow. And we're going to go 7 to 3. Oh, 8 to 3 to beat the -5. You're dead. You're dead. And then I'll reload the bow for my last action. All right. Finn's going to try to evade this guy at 5 to 3. Nice job, Finn. Everyone's really proud of you. Okay. I'll lock picks. We're going to go 8 to 4. Look at the top 2. I guess I'm going to go overzealous. Because the other one gets shuffled back in. Any connecting location? Here you go, Skids. Sure. We go 1 to 3. We take a damage and we take 3 horror. Ouchie. We do get the clue. We still get the clue. So I cannot move or explore. Sorry, this should be here. I guess I'm going to easy mark. It's not great, but That's what I'm going to do. I think we just get a bit more out of it, right? I guess I just draw a card. Cool. Stand up. We're going to take a damage. We're going to go upkeep. Ready each enemy. Each hunter enemy to connecting location. No fucking hell, man. That's always a rough weakness. All right. 1 of 4. Each conquistador enemy gets +1 fight after conquistador enemy is defeated or evaded. Exits card for king and country. Sounds great. Foot soldier after enters location and makes an attack. Remove one clue from that location. Oh, we should have one more resource then because that's a then comma, so we don't have to do that. Okay. Okay. Well, I think we shoot you with the bow, right? Because we go 7 to 3. You're dead, and then you go away. Then I'm going to get punched. To play a cleaning kit. And then I'm going to spend a supply to shoot you at 7 to 3. We'll do this. So we were 7 to 3 after these and this. That's so funny. Cool. We're good. You're dead. All right, Skids is cooking. Skids is cooking. Let's try to evade you at 5 to 3. I'm going to commit these cards to go 1,000,000 to 3. All right, so we were 5, 6, 7, 8. Minus 4 is 4, so we don't get an extra action. But I do evade you. We'll then attempt to explore. We are looking for just diamond, actually. We have a Flowering Basin. 1 Shroud. If it's active while you begin your turn of Flowering Basin, you must lose 1 action or shuffle the top card of the encounter deck into the exploration deck. If there are no clues on Flowering Basin, or if Veta Whiskey's at this location. Whistly, sorry. Whistly, you may ignore this effect. That's a cool card. That's kind of neat. All right, well, let's lockpicks it up. We'll go 8 to the game's 1. This is a good way for us to potentially find a Lola Santiago again. Never mind! So we have 3. I mean, I'll look at the top 2 again. It cannot be as bad as last time, right? Yeah, I'll take Dark Horse, I think. And that seems good. Okay. For my last action, we'll just investigate 4 to 1. Perfect. All right. Let's go upkeep. I did not shuffle. Oh, there comes a time in everyone's life when they get fucked by amnesia. And for me, that time is right now. For me, that time is right now. For me, that time is right now. Fuck! Alright, 2 of 4. Yithian Sojourner, aloof. If the investigator who drew this card is a body of Yithian, discard Yithian Sojourner. That's really fun. At the end of the round, shuffle this motherfucker into the exploration deck. After you draw from the exploration deck, it attacks you. Interesting. I think we can each stand to lose 2 resources. After you draw treachery or enemy. Okay. Okay. Judgy. Okay, how do we do this? I think no matter what, we fast out this hidden pocket on that. You're just going to go into the deck. So I will explore. And we are looking for a bunch of stuff, actually. That is one of them. Stone Delve. Each skull, cultist, tablet, and squid token revealed during his gains, discard a card from your hand at random. You will Alejandro Vela is at your location. You may ignore this effect. What the fuck? Oh, shit. All right, well, let's lockpicks it up. We'll go 8 to 2. Fuck me, man. All right, well, we succeed enough. Your hand at random, okay. We lose this. We do get to grab a clue. I'm also gonna, I'll take that and play this chemistry set, reducing its cost by the amount I succeeded by, which is 2. We'll also look at the top 2 as well as over here. I'll take a Savant. I think a Savant's kind of clutch. Okay. I think I'm just going to drop down a Dark Horse, and we're just going to not gain resources anymore. If I get low level, we'll start worrying about resources again, but we're not there right now. All right. Skids is going to move in here. Skids is going to exhaust Cat Bug to move up here, disengage from all enemies, and move to a connecting location. This action does not provoke attacks of opportunity. And then Skids is going to, I think, stay here, but instead I'm going to e-cash 4? No, I think I'm actually just going to load this. We're just going to load. No, I'm going to e-cash 4. Just because if I draw a Pokeball of Death, I would rather... get rid of this backpack than anything else I have. All right. Just going to go in here. Okay. Upkeep. Three of 4. Oh. Hoo-hoo-hoo. I mean, I'll draw 2 cards and place 2 Doom on the current agenda. This can cause it to advance. So we'll draw 2 cards. This is going to advance. I don't want any money, by the way. Oh, there should be a horror on this agenda, by the way. I think... I'm okay. We're going to go 5 to 4 over 6 to 4. No, 5 to 4 as Finn. Okay, I'll take 4 damage. 2, 3, 4. What the fuck? Skids will shuffle a card in, though. All right, and then what do you get? Yeah, we'll go 2 to 3. I think I'm just gonna pass my turn. Super fun. Arkham, baby! Woo! All right. So I'm gonna lock picks. Or is it better to just throw... You know what? I will lock picks, so we'll go 10 to 2. We succeed by 8, so I'll look at the top 8 cards of my deck. Don't really know what I'm looking for, TBH. Should actually grab Faustian, probably. We get this clue. But then I'm going to attempt to explore, and we're looking for Heart. But we're probably going to hit some treacheries. Yes, this Yithian Sojourner, but I'll spend 2 clues. Yeah, but then you go too much on willpower, and then the foot gets you. That's why I think Forgotten Age is so good, because it's kind of a bit of it all. It like hits it all. It hits it all like perfect, just like a perfect storm. All right, looking for that heart, baby. No, we'll spend another 2 clues to stop that. Okay. I mean, that's to be expected because we only have 1 hit. And now 2 of these 5 cards, so we only have like a 20% chance and a 40% chance to hit a bad. Upkeep. Upkeep. One of 4. For King and Country. I'm going to put that over here. It's more relevant to you. A Yithian Observer, you say. Left at the location, you say. All right, Finn's going to go first. He is going to explore. Hey, it's the Ouroboros Temple. Woo! Okay. When an investigator enters the temple, you must immediately advance. If there are fewer than 3 clues on this act. Am I missing something? Maybe I am. We'll figure it out. Oh yeah, they got -1 health as well, those guys. Alright, there are fewer than 3 clues on this act. You've barely mounted the steps of the stone temple when a voice calls out behind you. Cabrones, la Relquia Ceramia. A powerful conquistador with an air of nobility draws his rapier and advances upon you. Before you can defend yourself, the blue light flashes and you find yourself standing above the body of the first dead conquistador once more. Ah, there we go. Okay. There's the Groundhog Day. Move each investigator into the Timeless Valley. Replenish clues on Timeless Valley up to its starting value. Shuffle each other location and each enemy at those locations in the exploration deck. Place 1 clue on this act and flip back to its A side. Investigators may spend any amount of clues to place an additional clue on this for every 3-player clue spent. Okay. So I can spend 6 of these. So this gets removed. That's actually kind of sick, TBH. To the location, each enemy and treachery at those locations into the exploration deck. Okay, that's a little bit spooky as fuck. So we're adding, what, 2 more cards? We're back. So... clues on tiles up to its starting value. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was my first action, right? Yes. Replenish clues on timeless value up to its starting value. Shuffle each other location, each enemy and treachery at those locations into the exploration deck. Place 1 clue on this act. Investigator. So, I mean, I could spend all of these other clues to get 3 clues on top of this, right? Because that's what we need. So we place 1 clue. Flip back to its guy. We spend any amount of clues to place an additional clue for every 3-player clue spent. We had 6, so we can place 3 on this. Okay. So we just got to make it there again. Interesting. Interesting. In theory, though, this should be faster for us to get there. Okay. So I think what we do is I think we do a chemistry set. So we're going to investigate at 5 to 3, but I'm going to commit this and this to go 8 to 3. We succeed by 5. I want the Faustian this time. So we got to grab a clue, and I got to draw a card. Okay. I got to take an additional action, which I think is going to be a Faustian. Add 2 curse tokens. I want 3. You can have 2. And then I'm going to play Lola Santiago. Okay. We're going to load this bow. I'm going to draw a card. And you know what? I'll explore. I have no fear. I have no fear. What am I going to do? Draw a Yithian Observer? I probably should have done that first. That's okay. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank fuck. I was not ready to fight a Yithian Observer, I'll be honest with you. I was not fucking ready for that. Upkeep. Upkeep. 2 of 4. Oh, fuck, again? Holy shit. Okay. I guess I'm just taking 2 horror. 3 or more actions at this location. Sure. Double action discard. Okay. We don't want these. I mean, actually, there's no reason to get them because, I mean, I said I wasn't going to, so I won't change it now. But in the future I can because we can use it for Mariner's Compass. All right. Well, I'm going to fire off Mariner's Compass. We're going to go 6 to 3. We're going to grab 2 clues. And then I will... I mean, I succeeded by 4. We might as well take it, right? I'll grab you. We'll lockpicks at 12 to 3. Do I need this clue? Yeah, I want this clue. 12 to 3. Nice. And then I'm going to move in here. I think Skids is going to try to explore. We are looking for just green diamond. It's a Yithian Observer. I'll fight it. I'll do it. Let's fire a bow at him. So we're going to go 7 to 4. He'll take 3 damage. Oh yeah, we take a horror. Take a horror. Right, okay. Maybe we should have got rid of him. That's okay. We'll fire again with this. We're going to go 7, but I would like to, on the lamb, to pass this test. So what are we at? 7 to 4? Yep, let's do it. You are dead. And we took a horror. Okay. All right, upkeep. I think I have to put this into play. And we just got to then discard it coming up. I just hope we don't take a horror somewhere. Sure. Hey, that's why we have backpack. All right. I think Skids is going to get rid of your moth. Technically he's in your threat area. And then we're going to attempt to explore, I think. We're looking for the diamond. It's the flower basin. It's back. And what's this one? If it's Act 1, you begin your turn here, you must lose an action. Right. Okay. Okay. I think Finn is going to move in here. Finn is going to use the compass. We'll spend it, I guess. We'll go 7 to 1. Grab an additional clue. Oh, we should be at, I think, 5 now. And then for my last action, I'll get rid of this. We're just kind of like trying to survive right now, it looks like. So this is a 5 test? I guess I'm going to just shuffle some cards in, right? Gonna have to draw a lot of encounter cards here. And let's see what we get. Another time dilation. That should be pretty chill, hopefully. Guess I'm gonna take 2 horror. Ay caramba, this scenario ain't fucking around. Alright, we're gonna load the bow and we're gonna get rid of this. I think that's what we're gonna do. And then we're going to explore and hopefully get some of these 5 treacheries out of here. Yeah, I think I'll spend 2 clues to get rid of you. Alright, now we only have 4 treacheries in here. So let's spend another action to explore. This one does get us to where we need to go. It's the Stone 12. Hey, I remember this card. Okay, I don't think we want to explore again. I think we're just going to use the Mariner's Compass to investigate at 7 to 2. Grab 2 clues. And yes. And I think we don't want to gain resources again going back into that. We're done investigating for the most part, I think. And then we can go upkeep. That's a good draw. 1 of 4. Can these fucking promise of powers, like, actually fuck off? Sorry, the offer of powers? What the fuck, man? I've drawn like 1,000,000 of them. There's only 2 of them. I've drawn each one of them twice! Like, so, in such succession. Holy shit. I guess I'm going to take the horror. How could this happen to me? How could this happen to me? Hey, it's a new bow. Then I'll move up here and I'll try to explore. And if we get really lucky and we hit the right one... Yeah, we'll spend 2 clues to get rid of that. Okay. Finn is going to explore. Hey! All right. Through several journeys in the same valley, you've identified stones that glow with the same faint blue energy and must act as relays for the relic in the temple. With some cautious study, discover how to deactivate them. rendering them inert. This time, when you scale the temple, the blue light flashes, being rained on the steps, albeit not alone. Spawn the set-aside Bartolomeu de Talavera at Orbos Temple. Attach the set-aside temporal fragment to Orbos Temple. Okay. Hello? You get +1 evade, right? No, just +1 fight. You're a little baby. Okay. So there are a bunch of clues here. So that was our second action, right? Or was that our... No, that was our first action as Finn. So Finn has a whole turn to cook here, which is kind of sick, TBH. Okay. Cabrones, la reliquia será mía. The Conquistador captain calls out once more. He advances on you with clear intent of claiming the relic first. You must defeat or at least weaken the Conquistador before you can seize the relic and end this madness. During your turn, if there are no clues on the temporal on Ouroboros Temple, take control of temporal fragment. If an investigator takes control of the temporal fragment, we must immediately advance. While the Relic of Ages is at this location, Ouroboros Temple gets -1 shroud value. Place 2 of your clues on Ouroboros Temple, deal 2 damage and animate Ouroboros Temple. This action does not provoke attacks of opportunity. Okay, what do you do? Gets +1 damage while resolving. Oh, okay. Okay. He's just a guy. He's just like us. He's just a guy. He has alert. So he will punch me for 1. +1 damage rolls on the alert keyword. Gets +1 to doing an alert. Okay. Well, I'm going to go 7-2, I think, for my free evade here. Get fucked! I suppose I'll take that and play this lucky cigarette case. Okay. So what do you got going for you? So we need to deal a shit ton of damage to this guy. Let's immediately advance. Flay has more than 4 health. So he has 12, and we need to get him to 4. So we need to deal 8 damage to this guy. Luckily, we have a big-ass bow that we can just, like, rapid fire into this motherfucker next turn. So little Mariner's Compass, we'll go 6-4 and hope it's enough. Can I commit a book to this? I will. I'll go 7-4. There's a bunch of -3s in here. It's also a -2. Ooh, that's pretty good. So I get to discover 3 clues here. I suppose it's just lockpicks from my last action at 12-4, right? Yeah, you ain't a Yithian. Okay. We can go upkeep. Get this guy back up. Do I die to... Oh, I pretty much die to fucking anything as Finn over here, don't I? Any connecting location? Fuck! Ah, shit! Any connecting location. You can go over here, brother. Okay. So I think we just ignore this guy. We go first over here. Oh, and I think we cap burglar in. Oh, but then this guy shoots. So yeah, you're going to come with me, brother. All right, well, I think we start by evading this guy at 7-2. Yeah. All right, let's go again, 7-2. Okay. Nice trick. Nice trick, game. Nice trick, for sure. Not at all stressful. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to see here. We shouldn't have done that because we've been using the this matters. Okay. I mean, I will lucky cigarette case. I suppose I'll take you. I can commit you to this test. Okay. And then I want to I think I'm going to place 2 clues here to deal 2 damage to this guy. I actually don't think we need to do that. I think Skids, honestly, is going to Skids his way to victory here. So I think I'm just going to, like, pass on my actions. Skids is going to move in here, get attacked of opportunity. And then we're going to shoot with the bow against this guy. So we have 7 to 4. We can go 8. We can go 9 to 4. Nice. He'll take 3 damage and go to 9. We get to draw a card. All right. We're going to use Skids' ability to fire again. And we're going to go 7 to 4. We're going to go 8. We're going to go 9 to 4. That's bad. That's bad. So that means that we have to survive another turn. That's okay. That's okay. So even if we did that, I don't think it would have mattered, right? He would have been at 7. No, it actually would have mattered if we did that with Finn, but then Finn would have had to pass a test. That's okay. We're just going to fire again. I'll go 7 to 4. I believe in a -3. Or a +1. All right, he's down to 6. Okay. I think I'm going to give this to you this time. And then we're going to go upkeep. We get hit one more time. That's a huge draw on Finn's side. We go 3 of 4. Location, remove and clue from that location. Interesting. I think we get like +4 on this, right? Low skill other than the skill being tested. So yeah. So then we get 5. So we are 7 to 3. Nice. It's an ancient location, so we do get -3. Perf. So I think we just try to kill this guy first, right? We fire the bow. Here they are, the 2 guys teaming up together. So we have 7, 8, 9 to 4. Nice. He will take 3, which is going to put him to 3. I mean, we might as well try to kill him, right? These are the black-tipped arrows that we found in the Conquistador's body at the start, right? We'll go 9 to 4 again. He's toast. All it took was just 4 arrows. And then there are no clues, so we can take control of the temporal fragment. The Conquistador collapsed to the ground with a furious last cry, cursing you with his final breath. You don't know how much the captain knew about the bizarre time loop affecting the valley, but he was beyond reason. Resolution 2. That was a neat scenario, wasn't it? That scenario did not fuck around. That scenario brought the noise. You feel the temple in the time-locked valley holding the glowing crystal in hand. Periodically, the crystal pulses with flashes of blue light. And each instance rewinds your body briefly. Though the world around you remains steady, such powerful power is commendable, considerable, especially if you can determine how to activate it at critical moments. Strange thing that the Etzli people were knowledgeable of such fantastic power. Your thoughts return... Your thoughts return to the conquistadors who you presume have been trapped in this valley for the last 400 years, particularly the captain whom you dispatched to the temple. You can only guess how they managed to keep their sanity amid the thousands of even million loops. even millions of loops rather, but they serve to warn you of the potential risks of using the time warping crystal. In your campaign log, we escape the time loop. We can add the temporal fragment to our deck, which is... I just had it somewhere. Oh, where I just put it somewhere probably. I just want to see what it does. Here it is. Uses 3 time, spend 1 time, exhaust temporal fragment, heal 1 damage and 1 horror, draw 1 card, and gain 1 resource. You may disengage from each enemy and move 1 store location when the investigators begin play. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, you go back in time. That's really neat. That's actually pretty powerful, too. Okay, resolution 4. Your head spins as you recover from the repetition of time in the valley. There's no way to know all the possible side effects of such obscure power, but you must be careful. Even the lingering traces of the temporal control may attract unwanted attention. You hope that the vague figures at the edge of your vision are merely the fear of a strained and jumbled mind. That scenario was not easy. This is a custom scenario by Beard from his Mythos Deviations. This scenario was not an easy time, but... with all that said, I actually really enjoyed it. It was nice and difficult. It was cool. It was thematic. I think this has been my favorite of the 3 that I've played so far. I think this was a really successful scenario, and I think it was super awesome. So with that, we're going to say goodbye to this episode, and goodbye to all of you wonderful viewers at home. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to support the channel, you can do so by liking, commenting, subscribing, joining our Patreon. If you want to support Beard's work, you can find a link down to the Mythos Deviations in the video description. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Have a good one, and as always, the GGs.